We have a couple social options here. Here's our first one where you could have like your contact info or whatever, and then the social icon. This is also kind of from the team page as well. And then we have this bar down here. And the bar can look pretty sweet with an image behind it. Here's an example where the bar has an image behind it, and then we're using a gradient over top of the image there, from like a transparent black to semi-transparent black. Looks pretty sweet. But these icons are made actually using Font Awesome. That way you can load in ones that Divi might not have yet. And so I will go over how to use those. So here I am in the front end builder. I'm going to actually go in here to this module, and you can see it's actually a code module. And so let's say we want to add one to the end here. So I'm just going to find the last, here's my closing A tag, my closing I tag here. Here's an open I tag, here's the open A tag. So I'm just going to copy from here and just paste it at the end. Actually, let me undo that here. I meant to grab just the YouTube one there. Here it is. There's the A, the I. There we go. Now I have just the YouTube one. I'm going to run over to fontawesome.com and go to icons. And let's go ahead and search for Vimeo here. And I want to use this guy. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this here, the I class fab. I'm going to copy that. Go back to my code module and replace this I class all the way to the closing I. So I just have my link there, and this is between. I'm going to paste in that other I, and there you can see I have my my Vimeo. That's how you would add one or swap some out or whatnot. And then let's look at the CSS, because that's where we're getting the spacing between. So if you add one or two, you'll have to make some adjustments there. So let's go ahead. Actually, let me save this really quick. I'm going to go ahead and close Font Awesome. I don't need it anymore. Okay, refresh here. So I should have there's my Vimeo. And the links there are just placeholders, as you can see. Right now we just have hash placeholders there, so you can edit those. So, all right, the CSS. So we're setting the size of the first ones right here. These guys, they're going to be 24. And then this is the gray color that they are. We're giving them some padding on the left and right of each one. And then we're telling the first one don't have any padding left, so it lines up correctly. We're telling the last one don't have any padding right because it's the last icon. And then we're saying, hey, on hover, change the opacity to 50%. And then we have a light option where the color will be white, like down here below. And then they're all going to go down to 50% on hover, like they're doing there. So that's most of the CSS there. And then for our social 2, down here, this bar, we're aligning them all to center, so they all line up center, which is nice. And then setting opacity here, hover to 50%. And then we're setting the font size right there to 48, so that's something you might have to override. And then the padding top and bottom is 10 pixels, and then left and right is 6%. So that's something that you might have to override as you're adding more and more icons. So let me see, let me go ahead and open this up here. So I see there's my 6%. If I take that down to 5 or 4%, you start to see they're going to come in. So that might be one of the items that you edit as you add icons. And then on tablet, we're bringing the font size down to 36, and we're bringing the percentage down. And then on mobile, we're bringing the font size down to 24. And you might have to mess with the padding. You can see it goes from 6 to 5%. Maybe go to 4 or 3 on mobile. You might not have to. Let's see how we do here, though. Because I did add one. So that's pretty good. I think on mobile, it almost... So I'd probably bring down the padding a little bit on mobile there. but it does pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much it for, yep, that's pretty much it for the social. But because they're Font Awesome has tons of icons you can use. And you can implement the same feature to show other icons. Maybe you don't want these to be social media icons. Maybe you want them to be something else. No problem. You can just swap them out. All right, that's the social areas.